Come see Kraven. It's not going to disappoint. I promise you that, guys.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, so in my honest opinion, Kraven the Hunter wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. Because the only thing I found awful was parts of the dialogue and the CGI. Eric Johnson showed that he was made for this role of Kraven the Hunter. Russell Crowe was amazing as a father, but in the story, he was not the best father figure, as he was just his goal was to teach his sons to hunt. So, yes, as an actor, Russell Crowe was brilliant, but in the movie, I was not a fan of him. Now, the visuals were pretty good, the background music were pretty good, and the action sequences, the stunts, the choreography, it was different, and definitely this movie was a lot better than the previous Sony Marvel Spider-Man spin-offs we've gotten, but it's not perfect, but it's better than those movies. I still don't understand how the Sony the Sony Marvel Spider-Man spin-offs, the same people who have made arguably the best Spider-Man cartoon animated movies, I don't understand how they're responsible for making those movies and these Spider-Man spin-off movies as well, because these are whole different like tiers. It's ridiculous. The characters did their roles not to perfection, but decently. I was not a fan of how they did his brother in the movie, and they did waste a good character for Rhino, which I thought the CGI was awful for. And another interesting character who you see at the end, I think that character, Chameleon, was also sort of wasted because he's only in the movie for like a small spoiler. He's only in the film for like a good 10 seconds. And his character, I thought we could have known more about or could have seen more of, but not the case. Now, do I wish that these Sony Marvel spin offs movies were better than they actually were? Definitely yes. I definitely wish Morbius was better than it was. Venom, although the third film was the best one in the whole trilogy, I do wish all three of them were better than they actually were, especially kind of Madam Web. And I personally think Kraven the Hunter was the best film of all these spin-off films. But it's to me it's 3 stars for a reason. It has some good elements and it has many more bad elements. But I respect Aaron Taylor Johnson as an actor. I respect he went from a protagonist to a villain role. And I saw the teaser for this movie last year at CinemaCon, and I was looking forward to this movie for the whole entire year. And to have this as the content we got for the movie was both shocking, surprising, disappointing, and also made me kind of relieved that we finally got it. But obviously, I wish it was much better than it actually was. So again, overall, this movie is 3 stars to me because while it's not perfect, it is better than the other spin-offs. It has action. It has some pretty unique tiger animal-like stunts, choreography. It's definitely hard R based on these brutal, awesome kills. The music is pretty intriguing. The characters did okay in their roles, not perfect, but okay. I especially loved Russell Crowe, Eric Taylor Johnson, and believe it or not, Ariana DeBose. Her character was a nice turnaround towards the end. And this movie is, I mean, I'm just glad we finally got it because I had to wait a whole year and a half for this. And again, I'm happy we're done with these Sony Spider-Man spin-offs. And I'm glad that this movie to me was better than the others. Because if it wasn't, I would have been more disappointed. But we got it, and now we got to deal with it. So, what are your thoughts?